Yeah, you know what? It's kind of mind-boggling with the starts we've had the last two games, and we really haven't been a slow starting team all year. But for some reason, we've been slow starting here the last two games. And give Rockford credit; they've had great starts to the games. But we didn't find our legs probably till about 5 minutes into the second period, and from that time on, I think we ended up putting about 33 shots. So we've got to come out and find that urgency right from the start in Wednesday night in Rockford and try to make this series 2-1 to make it last.
The exception of the power play goal against, you look at that second half of the game, is that what would be ideal?
Yeah, you know what? We were trying to push a little bit there, but we got the game back to 2-1, and we took a penalty late in the game, and we were pushing. We had some good looks there, but I didn't mind our second, third period. We did a lot of good things. I thought we had some good energy. I thought we played with a sense of urgency. But you got to give Leighton credit. He's been outstanding in the series, and he's had great starts to the games when we have had some looks. But I just seems like we have to get down one and before we find that urgency. But that being said, last night, we had a 2-1 lead, and we were doing okay until we got into penalty trouble. So Rockford's been a team that we've kind of struggled all year on the penalty kill, and we've had a pretty good penalty kill here. So we've got to stay out of the box. We've got to be disciplined, and we've got to do whatever it takes to win a game here on Wednesday night.
Most in that first period, some of the most frustrating moments, it seemed when you guys could have some momentum, they did the penalty kill, they scored right after that. Brett goes and hits the post, they score right after that. Do you think they kind of fed off that almost?
Yeah, you know what, and that's usually a sign of a good defensive team, which they are. They've been one of the best defensive teams in the league, so you tend to bend, not break mentality, and usually good things happen after that. So we've got to try and find a little bit more puck luck, and if you look at some of the film clips of we're reviewing video between periods, we were kind of one and done in our offense. We would take a shot, drive by the net, we wouldn't stop the net, and you give Rockford credit. They go to the net, they stop, they look in the battle pucks, and that's how they scored their first goal. We started to do that more in the third period, and we started to have a few more looks, and we got a few more opportunities. So we have to bottle up that third period and take it into Rockford for the first period on Wednesday night.
Seem to have an awful lot of trouble moving the puck out of our zone.
Yeah, you know what? They're a heavy forecheck team. It's nothing that we haven't faced all year, but for some reason, if you look, we really haven't had a lot of passes strung together, 2 or 3 at a time. It seems to be bouncing, and I'm not sure if it's nerves or whatever it is, but again, we need to be sharper. We need to execute a little bit better moving forward, and we started to do that as the game went along, and that's got to be we were probably a little bit sharper than we were last night, but it didn't go in our favor today.
You decided to go with Janmark in tonight's game. What did you think of what he brought?
Yeah, Janmark was okay. He arrived here on Thursday, and we wanted to get a look at him, and obviously that being said, with the loss, we're sacrificing maybe a guy's played a little bit more, but we wanted to take a look at him in certain situations. He only played about 6 minutes, and I don't think he did anything wrong. He went out there, he competed, he had a couple block shots, had a goal-scoring chance in the second period. So moving forward here, we'll make a decision what we'll do on Wednesday, but it's part of the process, part of the development model is getting these players in at certain parts of the year, and this is great development time for these kids. But moving forward here, we got to play Wednesday. Our backs are against the wall. If we lose, we're out. We want to try and extend this series and make it 2-1 on Wednesday night and see which lineup we'll do when we move forward.
Were you happy with Campbell's playing goal?
Yeah, I thought Soupy settled down after the first two. Sure, if you asked him, he'd probably like to have both of them back, but that's where the first goal we got to do a better job boxing out, and then on the second goal it was a 3-on-2, and our defenseman went running to the wall, and that's a play you don't make. You got to hold the line, you got to hold the dot, and force him to make a better play, and so we kind of got caught, and those are the plays maybe you need a big save to step up, but we didn't get it, and after that I thought Jack settled in the second, third period.
Do you think the guys in that locker room feel like this team will find a way to still win the series?
We talked about it after the game. You can't worry about winning the series until you win one game. So we have to go in there with a mindset we're going to win that first game. And they've mentioned a lot of good flashbacks from last year. They went into St. John's and won 3 to win the cup there. So we have to win Wednesday night. If we don't win it, it's plain and simple. Our season will be over. But we want to try and prolong our season, and obviously they're going to try and end it. But you know what? They're a good hockey club. We have to go in there and we have to focus on playing 60 minutes right from the drop of the puck.